Hello everybody and welcome to part 2 of this car crash review of this Draft Wizard cap here. So in part 1, and I'm not even going to edit it out, it don't even matter. Like I said, I'd read the instructions. When you see my video, my most popular video on the Nitro Surge, Guinness Nitro Surge cap, I thoroughly read the instructions, but I've had this brain fog this week, so you're going to have to excuse me. But you can laugh at me and you can take the mic and you can put in the comments and like, Speno, did you really read the instructions? Because it quite clearly says here, use A and B for the cans and use A, B and C for the bottles. So yes, I've put a battery in this, and when I did the Guinness, I don't know, it just, and I've got a Duracell battery in it as well, it just farted around a little bit with the Guinness. It sort of like seemed to like spit out and not really do a smooth pour. Now, I'm not saying it didn't nitro surge. It did nitro surge the Guinness, but it just didn't do it smoothly. But it might be fantastic on bottles. This is the thing. So I have now done A, B and C. So basically you've got A and B. So I'm going to pull this out, which is quite a tight fit. So A and B for cans is the top. And this does not work unless you put these two together. And you can feel a magnet, almost like a magnetic pull on that. So A and B together is for the cans. There. And then you put A, B and C together for the bottles. Now, this sort of like squeezes underneath the rubber seal. So you've got the rubber seal for the cans. And then when you put this in, it's sort of like, it fits underneath that rubber seal. But it's got its own seal that I believe is for the bottles. So, 2025, I've been waiting a long time for this beer, and it finally arrived. Kipling, I'm a massive fan of Nelson Sauvin hop, and this is a beautiful, beautiful beer, bottle conditioned beer from Thornbridge Brewery. So, This is. I'm revealing a few things here, and you need to watch Wednesday Waffle. This is basically my bottle conditioned beer of the year, my draft cask beer almost, because they will have this on cask beer of the year. I've had a few beers now. I've had the Roosters beer and I've had the Guinness, and I'm looking for my bottle opener. Here it is. So yes, I'm reviewing this cap. Honestly reviewing it and seeing how it fares. So if I wanted to pour this beer out as a draft pour, I would pour it quite hard into the glass to release the carbonation, let it foam up, and that would sort of like create a bit of a draft pour. And also being bottle conditioned, you would get like that draft sort of like feel from the beer, but you wouldn't really get it aerated, because I've had Thornbridge Jaipur for years, and when you have it on cask, when it's hand pulled, it is a different beer. It's a bit more smoother. It's a bit more attenuated. That's my new word of the night. So, can this Draft Wizard, make this bottle into a draft pour? I've only had 2 beers, but anyway, we're in the Spencer Arms glass. Oak is on the back from Northeast Trophies. Let's crack open this beautiful Thornbridge beer and let's see how, first of all, this fits on top of the bottle, because that's the most important thing. It's got to be convenient, isn't it? It's got to be, you do not want to be getting a gadget like this and think, oh, this is an absolute nightmare to put on the bottle. So it's got like almost like a metal clip at the back. So I've tried moving it and it doesn't move. It doesn't have any movement in that whatsoever. The only movement is in this cap here. So there's no movement. It's not like you're going to put it on the bottle, then you've got to press this to release it. So let's see how it fits on the bottle. Got to be honest, that fits perfect. That actually fits really nice on the bottle. Now, I've never come across a cap that works on bottles at all. So regardless that in part 1 this was a little bit sketchy with the Guinness, that fits quite nice on the bottle, that does. Now, how on earth am I going to make this work? Holding the bottle and pouring this, that's the only problem with this cap. It's not got an on button. If I could press the on button and then pour, happy days. But somehow I've got to hold the bottle and press this cap. Now, I'm just going to put pressure on that. It ain't going to fall off. So I've got to somehow hold this bottle and try and press the cap. It is bloody hard because as I'm trying to press that cap, it's wanting to slide up and then take the cap off. So far, I'm going to be honest with the viewers, I'm not really loving this cap because it's not convenient. I can pour this beer into that glass and froth it up lovely. But this is, I'm slipping all over the bottle. It's hard to hold it. What am I going to do? Hold this here, get another team member to hold the glass at 45 degrees. I mean, put it against my chest and try and do it that way. It really is inconvenient because I do fear that when I press this, I'm going to be struggling. But I suppose it's getting used to it, isn't it? So it's like getting used to it. It's like, right. I mean, it's not even working now. Oh, right. So taking it off the bottle, it's making the noise. I put it on the bottle. Oh, it's making the noise now. But now it ain't. What's going on? I'm sorry, this is a pain in the arse. Right, here's the flaw with this now. I don't think I'm the best person to advertise this because I don't think anybody's going to buy this. It only takes that little movement there to stop this thing working. So when that clicks back, so without it together, I feel really bad doing this, but it needs to be said. People are paying money for this. Without this together, it don't work. So when that goes on there, there's like a little magnetic pull. So when it's properly sealed on, oh, there it is. There it's working. The tiniest little movement forward, nothing. Right, come on. I want to at least give this a chance. Oh my God, this is the most awkwardest thing in the world. Honestly, I'm sorry, but I'm going to keep this video here. This is ruining my beer experience. Jesus, I could have gone out to the pub and had 5 pints by the time I've done this. Right. It's not working because in order to hold this, on your bottle, you've got to grab it like this, and then what you do, you rest against it. Now, I don't know whether you can see it, but that has made that part company there. Right, so I'll get my face out of the way. That's made that part company, look. That needs to be clicked back, look. So as I've rested against that, it's parted company. It is ridiculous. The Amazon cap will not part company with itself. You've got to press that. Sorry, not press that. You've got to press these two things here to take it off. And it's quite difficult to put. It's not their fault. There's like a little, that thing at the back has to come up. Once that's on, and that's on, that is sturdy. If they had the bottle thing, in fact, I reckon that this bottle attachment might fit to this. I might give it a go. Give me a second. Sadly, it don't. This is brilliant. The Amazon cap is really good. I really recommend that. It is really, really good. This thing is a pain in the rear. Honestly, as soon as you try and grab and do that, it pushes the cap forward, which literally, look, that's the way you take it apart. It pushes forward, right? So it pushes forward and then it comes apart. So, but once it pushes forward, it ain't working. That subtle, tiny little movement, oh my God, is the difference between it working or not. I'm going to attempt to make it work somehow. Right, so if you're Edward Scissorhand, this is fantastic for you. Because what you can do is you can hold the bottle there, you can press your finger against there, you can hold that, and then it works. And then you can, well, you probably need another hand to hold the glass this way. I tell you what, if I put that there like that, I could probably, oh, I can get it to work. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm doing this now. Right, we're working. Let's just see. I really want to give this the best shot, but my goodness me. Right, it's making the noise. Oh, it's stopped now because I've tried to tilt and it's come out. Oh, dear, no. Right, Amazon, be prepared to get this back tomorrow. I tell you what, if I got some tape, I could probably tape around there, some gaffer tape, and hold it so it don't move. But I ain't got any gaffer tape around it. Come on, prop, right. Oh, seriously, try again. Oh, we're working. Can we do it? Yes. Right, we're still. Right. It's making a noise. Yeah, it's making a noise. It's still making a noise. I've managed to hold it. Yep, it's glugging out. Look at that. Glug. Oh, dear God. Yep, it's glugging. It's making the noise. Oh. You know that song, 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisp? 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisp. 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisp. I just want 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisp. Oh. Michael, I'm sorry, mate. This is the worst thing I've... Look at that. It's still... I can't even be bothered with this. Right, I'm going to just try and pour it. Yeah, it's leaking. It doesn't even... Honestly, that... I tell you what, you watched The Wizard of Oz, where the wizard is behind the curtain. And he's like, take no notice of the wizard behind the curtain. I am the most amazing Wizard of Oz. And then you realise he's not really a wizard. Honestly, I'm sure Michael, my friend, has not had this cap. There's no way that he's had this cap because he is an expert at the physics machine. And he seen that this cap had come out and he wanted me to review it. But I've got to say, Michael, don't buy it. This, for me, is the worst. One of the... is what I would... if I drank a beer, if Michael says to me, Speno, I want you to drink this beer, it's absolutely... it's the first beer that's ever come out from this country or this brewery or whatever, and it's going to take the world by storm, and I want you to review it. And I thought it wasn't very good. I would never, ever do that because to knock a brewery and not support a brewery is not in my vocabulary. But these things are being sold all over the world, and people are buying these things, and myself included. I mean, I need to be monetized just to pay for this sort of like crap. But this has really, really disappointed me. It's absolutely terrible. It's the worst thing I've ever had. I mean, like, I've got the physics machine here, and I bought the basic one because mine died. So this is the one that just does the 3 degrees. Stopping the Name of Love. Is that the right song? I've got the Amazon draft pour machine, which, to be fair, anything that not Amazon, the Audi draft pour machine, and anything that Speno, Audi does is pretty decent. They're a German company, and yes, it's a little bit slower than the physics machine, but it did a good job, you know. Crikey, you know, I mean, if you want a nice frothing ale, just pour the damn thing out of the bottle, look. You know what I mean? And that is a fabulous, fabulous ale. And I'm so sorry, Thornbridge, that you had to be subjected to this. Michael, I love you, man. You're a great support. You've always been there for me, and we've chatted, and we love the physics machine. The physics machine is absolutely fantastic. If I was to put this in the physics machine, it would have poured it out beautifully, probably would have softened some of that carbonation. It would have done a fantastic job. But my goodness me, the Draft Wizard cap is absolutely... Amazon are going to hate me because I buy so much stuff from Amazon. So much. But do you know what? When the quality's poor, it just gets sent back. End of. You know, when things claim to do what they do and they don't, off they go. You know, I bought some head torches that claim to last for 8 hours. They last for about 30 minutes. And then they go dull. And they took about 5 weeks to come. And I'm on Amazon Prime. And they actually issued me the refund on the day that they came. And I rang Amazon up, because they're very good for that. If you request a callback, they're instant. And I rang them up. Well, they rang me up and I spoke to them. And I says, look, the head torches are coming. I really wanted them. I needed them. I work at like 6 o'clock in the morning in the winter. I need to see what I'm doing. And then at 4 o'clock at night when I'm still working, it's getting dark. And I need to see what I'm doing. And especially on the building sites these days as well, you know, they've not got lighting in there. It's a brand new build and everything's going on. You need to see what you're doing. And these torches are fantastic. But they've gone back because they were just like ridiculous. And this is just... I'm disappointed because it would have been great. It fitted really nice on the bottle as well. It fitted nice. It fitted nice on the bottle, but then it suddenly occurred to me, like, it's that bit. It's that ruins it a little bit. It's that movement there, which is too easy to move, which cuts off the power from the battery. It's too easy. It doesn't take anything to move that at all. There's no definite click or whatever. Don't buy it. But I do recommend going to Thornbridge's website and buying the Kipling before it sells out, because I don't think you'll get much chance to get this again. This is absolutely the first beer in the UK to brew with Nelson Sauvin hops, and this is a smash as well, so it's absolutely fantastic. Right, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for putting up for my waffle and my rant. This is out of sorts for me. I don't like slagging products off, but if you're going to make a product that's... I mean, seriously, this must have been tested. They must have like tested this product. How on earth are you supposed to pour a beer when as you try and pour it, the cap falls off? Who tests these products? Nobody's tested this product. Nobody. Because if they said, Speno, we've created this cap, and I know you like the nitro surge cap and everything else, I want you to test this product, I'd go back to them before I put it out on the socials and say, what on earth is this? You've got to stop this movement. You've got to make this positive click, like what the Amazon cap has done. I highly recommend that. Seriously, if you can't afford the Guinness nitro surge cap, that is brilliant. That's a superb alternative. It really is. Is this the Amazon cap? It is. This went from Audi. No, this is the Amazon one. I can't think what it's called. I have reviewed this. So, in fact, if you look, you'll see a battle sort of picture on my thumbnails with the tanks and that. And this really, it looks nice as well. It's got some gold there, isn't it? It looks nice. It's positive. It's on there. It's not coming off unless you press them buttons. And then you've got to really make sure you line it up nice. It's a positive. It's not even a click. You've got to press the buttons. It's that good. But it's got a light on it as well when the batteries are in there. I've took the batteries out because I've not been using it. I do use the Guinness nitrous cap, to be quite honest with you. But this is just right. I'm off. I'm through ranting. But I'm glad my personality's back, and I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm hitting the money, hitting the button. Not in the money, but I'm hitting the button. But nah, it's up to you. But I wouldn't bother, and it's a shame because it fits bottles. But there you go. But the physics machine, 100% buy that. And I think at the minute, I don't know whether this is true or not, but on Lakeland, where you get it from, you can get it from Curry's at the minute for, I think, $79.99. There's a bargain. That is a bargain. But also, I think Lakeland, but don't quote me, I think they're matching it at the 70. They're price matching it at $79.99. Absolute bargain. It's a brilliant machine. Unmatched, and yeah. Anyway, take care, Michael. I love you, mate, and I'm so sorry that I slagged this draft wizard off. But this wizard is not a wizard. This is the wizard behind the curtain trying to be the wizard. Right. Cheers, everybody. Take care and stay safe, and buy good beer and buy good gadgets.